Greetings everyone. Maybe I can help some people who are new to guitar playing. The difference between a combo, a head, and a speaker cabinet. Now, a lot of terms you can hear is like, I have, what kind of guitar amp do you have? And a guy will say, well, I've got a head and a 412 cabinet. Generally speaking, most of the time when they say head or amp, they're talking about a separate unit. Amp, head are typically the same thing in general as compared to what a combo is. Combo means what? Combination. So we'll show you the couple that I have. First, I'll show you what, in general, a combo amp consists of. Here we have a Crate FlexWave 120 212. That means this thing's 120 watts and it has two 12-inch speakers. They are all within the same frame. This is a solid state amplifier head, which is mounted up top, which are connected to the speakers right here. As you can see, you have your necessary controls. This is a 3-channel that has a high gain channel, an overdrive channel, and a clean channel, and it does have some effects built into it. What this does is that when you plug in your instrument, it right here in the input, it amplifies that signal and you can shape the tone with these controls. So a combo consists of the head itself, or amp, because what it's doing is amplifying a signal, and the speakers. This is solid state. They do make these in tube as well. Over here we have an amp head, or a head. Some people will say, what do you have? I have a half stack. What's a half stack? It's a guitar amplifier head connected to a external cabinet. This is a solid state head, and it also is a 3-channeled head. And what it would do is when you plug your instrument in, it amplifies that signal, but you have to have it connected. As you can see, it's got little feet. It sits on top. You have to connect it to an external speaker box. In this case, it's 4 12s. Some people have 2 12s. There's all kinds of cabinets made. So this is separate. They're 2 pieces, not one. So it's not a combo. Those are together. That is a combo. This is a separate amp head and cabinet. Over here we have a guitar head, but this is a tube amplifier. All right, when you put your signal into here, your instrument, it amplifies it. And just like this solid state, this one has to be connected to an external speaker cabinet, which are those 4 12s right there. As you can see, this is not solid state. It is all tube. There are 4 power tubes in the back, and there are 4 in these little silver casings, preamp tubes. And this one happens to be 2 channels. It has a clean channel and an overdrive channel. The one thing to always remember with a tube amplifier head is you never, ever, ever turn your tube head on unless it is connected to the proper ohm-rated speaker cabinet. Okay? You would not take this amplifier head, which does have a selectable switch in the back, so you can hook up either an 8 ohm cabinet or a 16 ohm cabinet. You do not want to hook this up to a 2 ohm cabinet. And if you do not have your tube head connected to the proper speaker cabinet, as far as not having it plugged in, I'm talking about, you just turn it on without having a speaker connected, you can cook and damage multiple parts inside your guitar head, and you will spend lots of money getting it repaired. So in general, the combo, just think of the word combo. It's a combination of the head as well as the speakers in one box. Whereas a guitar amp head is a separate unit which requires an external speaker cabinet for you to get sound. Now, there are the small hybrid heads like the micro darks, which have a tube preamp section and a solid state power section. Those you can turn on without having a speaker connected. I still would rather prefer you have a speaker connected to it. As well as when you see what they call rack units, a lot of musicians have those where all their tuners and everything is all in one frame. They have what they call a power amp in there. And what that power amp does, it just amplifies the signal. So amp means you're amplifying the signal. So I hope this helps some new people to guitar know the difference between a combo amp, an amp head, or they'll call it a half stack. In general, when they say I have a half stack, it's a guitar head, amplifier head, with a separate external cabinet. All right? So that's, like I said, that's where you get confused when people say, you know, what kind of amp do you have? And I would say, I have a crate half stack. Well, what's that? Well, that's a crate head. It's separate, connected to a 412 cabinet. Hope that helps. Like and subscribe. Stay metal, everybody.